Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's breaking news. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley in a main event fight on Showtime. Yes, it's going to be the main event, so-called boxing match. Well, let's say a boxing match because it's a boxing match and it's going to be on Showtime. Now, who's going to be the favorite in this fight? Is it going to be Tyron Woodley or Jake Paul? What's up, Vanda? How you doing? Holyfield in the building. Gio, how you doing? Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a big fight, a big fight. And in today's era, boxing is super big now. It's even bigger now that the YouTubers are fighting. That's right, the YouTubers, I believe, are bringing back guys like Floyd Mayweather. Yes, guys like Mike Tyson, and guys like Evander Holyfield. CMMM. Hey, say Snake Paw. It'll go champ. What's up, Harbin? Love him or hate him, Jake's make big moves. That's true. Ben Nash is gonna knock that out of him. Boy, he would if he would have gave me no time to train him. And he wasn't coming off a hip replacement. Tyron really finna win. I hope so. I hope so. Yes, indeed. I hope so. What's up, though? How y'all doing? Snake Paw. Yo, what up, though? Bank up Mass. How you doing, my bro? Yeah, but like I say, y'all, big news. You got your boy Jake Paul, as UFC said, Snake Paul, and we got Tyron Woodley. Now, Tyron Woodley in his last fight, he got stopped and he didn't look good. But we talking about boxing now, and he is a good striker, and he will be the hardest fight on paper that Jake Paul has had. Now, will Jake Paul win? We're about to find out August the 28th on my wife's birthday. Yeah. And I can't wait. And of course, I will be covering that fight, and I will be covering the fight. Yes, I will be covering the fight this weekend. His brother, Big Bro, is fighting. Yes, he's fighting Floyd Mayweather. So Floyd Mayweather is coming back this weekend. The fight got here quick. Yes, real quick, quick, quick. That's right. Quick. That's right. My wife tells me I'm quick. Fast forward. Yeah, what up, though? Hey, David Fritz, how you doing? Jake has to really train for this one. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, needs to have. That's definitely a good one. You ain't lying. Definitely that needs to happen. Of course, they go out one is trying to find another UFC. Of course, you ain't lying. Look, what's up, David? How you doing, bro? What's happening with y'all? We up, y'all. Yeah, I'm fighting again. Hopefully in July, if not August the 7th, for sure. He's one of the best boxers in UFC 1 point. Oh yeah. I saw him fight before, but you know what I mean. We talking about boxing, just straight boxing, no kicking, none of that. And I saw him, as far as his hand in the boxing, getting pad work, and it didn't look good. I mean, it didn't look good, to be honest with you. And he's never had a boxing match. You know, Jake Paul has a boxing match. He's been boxing. It's a big difference. Boxing and UFC. Yeah, you're right. I do need to fight Jake Paul, but they ain't gonna fight me. Remember, I won 2 world titles. They want to fight guys who never fight fought before, or guys who fought who can't fight. For sure, you're right. I would sleep that boy. I would definitely sleep him. Hey, BH, you ain't lying, boy, and that ain't BS either. BH, that's not BS. You telling the truth. Yeah, I don't know who I'm fighting yet, but whoever it is, they going night night. Stay down. Real talk. I don't know. I gotta just see. The fight just got announced, so I haven't did any digging down and really saw and thought about what's gonna happen. It's breaking news. It just happened, so we'll see as the months go by or the weeks go by. Definitely a real test, Spider Moves. He's definitely a real test. We're about to find out. Hey, if Jake Paul gonna be what 4-0. You said Jake has to really train for this one. He stay in training camp because he know who he's gonna fight before he fights. So that's a good thing, and that's in favor of Jake Paul. Real talk. So hey man, listen. Breaking news, y'all, at K9 Boxing. So Jake Paul finna fight Tyron Woodley, and we should have saw that coming because Tyron Woodley did a great job. To be honest with you, I don't think he was really out there too much to support Ben Askren because I trained Ben Askren for 3 weeks and I didn't see Tyron Woodley nowhere. Of course, Tyron Woodley was getting ready for his fight, so he couldn't be there. But I don't know if he should have actually been in the corner. If he was going to be in the corner, he should at least told Ben Askren, man, bring K9 to your fight because he didn't want to train you. I don't know what y'all been working on. You should have brought K9, you know? And he didn't do that. So I think he was saying to himself, if Ben loses, guess what? I'm going to call him out, or I'm gonna make a threat to him, and so I can get the fight. Because at the end of the day, you know, fighters care about fighters. They care about themselves. You know, it's a dog-eat-dog world. And I think he was more concerned about him getting the fight because at the end of the day, you know, even Ben may have gave him a little something, but in this fight, he's getting the whole pie. And ain't nothing like getting the whole pie when it ain't really food on his bread. You know what I mean? And we still talking about food. And ain't nothing wrong with getting bread, especially if it's the color of green. For sure. Yeah. So real talk, y'all. Okay, now my brother, hello from Italy. Italy, I love when Italy get in the building. Italy, what's happening? How you doing, Tyrone? What's up, though? I would bang more money than and I hear you right. Yeah. Okay. Hey, man, listen. That's definitely a big fight. I don't know what's up with Triller because it seems like they are making bad decisions. I know Roy Jones just did an interview and said he didn't get all his bread. I heard Mike Tyson didn't get all his bread. So cats are leaving Triller. And you know, it's just like Michael Jackson. It's Triller, Triller night. It's all over the place. It is all over the place. Um, Snoop Doggy Dogg and Jake Paul made millions of dollars off betting that they would beat Ben Askren. I felt like Ben Askren could have went maybe a little longer. He's a UFC fighter. He done took way more punishment, but the judge or the referee said enough and stopped the fight. And Jake Paul ran to Snoop Dogg immediately, like, "Oh, we got paid," you know, like it was some stuff in the game. So you know, it is what it is, man. In these days, you know, you got to have subscribers, you got to have followers, and that's how you'll get the big fights. You could be a F side fighter. You ain't got to be an A fighter, a B side fighter. You could be an F. And if you got a billion followers and you want to fight, you can fight. You can fight for the way Mayweather, because he will definitely fight you because he can take it to the networks and make money, and I mean a lot of money. You know what I mean? And it's easy work. Easy work. Absolutely. Man, you think Floyd's finna play around or go the distance? I think Floyd Mayweather is going to punish Logan Paul. I think he's really mad that his brother Jake Paul took his hat. Yes, he took his hat, and he gonna make him pay for that at K9 Boxing. Yeah, Wilder and Fury is gonna be a good fight. We'll talk about that some other time. You know, but right now I want to stick with the subject, and the subject is Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul. Oh, you can say Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Man, it's going down, y'all. I had to go, I had to go live with you guys. I know I'm gonna go live early unless it's a real big fight or something. But in this breaking news, I want to see what happens. So you say Woodley inside two as long as he trains like a demon. Yeah, he gonna definitely be training. And but we gonna see. We gonna see if somebody can go past one round with Jake Paul. Jake Paul been knocking guys out in the first round. Can somebody survive Jake Paul? Get out the first round? Wow, if you get out the first round, you done did something. I think if he gets go past one round, I think he would panic because he never saw 2 rounds. Sparring in boxing, a professional fight with no headgear and small gloves is a big difference. Man, we about to find out. Yeah. Anybody want to go live with the champ? Who want to go live with the champ? SB, go put the link up. We can go live right now and talk about the fight and what y'all think. So we need to say we're gonna send this link, put the link up, and if y'all want to tap in and go live, we can go live. If you're in Italy, no matter where you at. Yeah, y'all need to reach out to Tyron Woodley, like they reached out to Ben Askren, and tell them, hey man, you want to get them hands right. K9 got the blueprint. I can definitely get them right, Spider Moose. Yes, indeed. And I already reached out to him myself. So you guys reach out to him and let him know. Because I want to see Jake Paul go night-night. Because he played too many games. Too many games. What's up, Philip? Oh, yeah. If you're new to the channel, man. Philip, I don't know if you subscribe to the channel. Or subscribe if you're new to the channel. Subscribe. Definitely subscribe. And hit the notifications. And definitely, if y'all tapping in, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. It's your boy. It's your dog. Paul was about to fight anyway. People knew that he was going to fight Woodley. You feel me? Hey, even though he's a wrestler, he's a good striker. Ben Askren is a wrestler too, but he's not a good striker. And then he had hip replacement. Tyron Woodley is actually a good boxer, we're going to say fighter, because boxing and fighting is two different things. Boxing, you can move, slip, you move around, jab here and there, back jab, up jab. You can just do a lot of things. So boxing and fighting is two different things. Trust me. Even though it's the same thing to a certain extent, it just, it's different in so many ways. So Cola said Tyron Woodley will kill him. We're about to find out. For real. Jose Nothing, Tyson Fury's brother, was been calling out Jake Paul and said he doesn't want to fight. Right. Hey, man, he don't want to fight nobody for real. Well, man, he is 0-4 in his last 4 fights. Oh, man, he said it's over with for Woodley. But it's a boxing match, so it's different. We're going to see. Jake about to kill Woodley and washed up. Oh, man, Spider Moose. We in the building, y'all. Yeah, so do you know the date? Yeah, the date is August the 28th. August the 28th, y'all. Let me see. So, yeah, it's going down. Did you have a link up, SB? Say what again, SB? Yeah. If y'all want to go live, though, I'm about to put it up so we can go live on the chat. It's August 28th. The date is August 28th. Yeah, August 28th. With the right sparring, I expect Woodley boxing to be at least as good as effective as Paul's. Yeah, me too. I agree with you. Yep, so let's make it happen, Captain. K9, woo woo. Yeah, woo woo. Right back at you. Woo. That's right. Where my dogs at? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all do that for sure. If y'all just tapping in, Jake by Cat Woodley is washed up. Oh, Merm said his Woodley was washed up. Cola, appreciate the super chat. Definitely appreciate the super chat. One love. I wouldn't care if it's $1.50, $2. Real recognize real, and I appreciate you for donating to the super chat. Hashtag dogs are us. Ooh, for sure. Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be. You know what? Go look at the video of the one I did with that one on here. It's actually going viral. It's doing really good. Pac versus Spence. As it get closer, I would give my predictions on who I think is going to win at that time. Because at the time and right now, I don't know. It's a toss-up. I would have to slightly say that I would think Errol Spence would win, but I wouldn't definitely count out Manny Pacquiao. Because with God, all things are possible. Hey, Owen, I like what you're talking about. For real though. You say easy money. What do you say? Yeah. Kate, now you should fight Jake Paul. Easy money and guaranteed win. Talk to them. They know that too. That's why they ain't trying to step to the dog. They don't want that work. They don't want that work, my dog. But we'll see what happens. Woodley gassed out in the 10 Titan games against school teacher. He doesn't have the condition for boxing. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Well, hey, he might really, it might be personal. Jake Paul, stopped his boy, his homeboy, being aspirin. So he might come to fight for real, like never before. Yeah. Woodley has a good overhand right. Boy, he said a good overhand right. My the overhand right. And if he can land it, he'd be okay. Just can't go straight back. Because that's when you could get caught, you know, with that straight right. Coming from any knockout punch can change the game. That's from either fighter. Any knockout punch can change the game from any fighter. But I will be pulling for underdog. Who's the underdog? I don't know. I would have to say Tyron Woodley underdog because Jake Paul just beat a wrestler and Tyron Woodley is not a wrestler. But Tyron Woodley has a better chance, I believe, than being aspirin. Just for the fact that he's a better striker. Oh yeah, I don't think he wants that work with Tommy Fury, who's a real fighter. He didn't want that. And you gotta remember too though, um, he has a big fan base, and he has never had a pro fight. Um, Jake Paul don't want to fight a real fighter. Not especially somebody that actually boxes, and he's doing it. Love him or hate him, he's being smart when it comes to this boxing. He knows he has a fan base, and that's what's selling right now. His fan base. It ain't he's winning these fights because he is winning these fights, but it's his fan base. The fan base, the millions of subscribers he has. Yeah. So yeah, if y'all want to go live, all you have to do is hit that link, and as soon as y'all pop up on the screen at the bottom, we can talk about this. Let's talk Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. I want to kick it with my dogs right now. Anybody want to tap in? The link is right there. All you gotta do is hit it, and let's go live. Let's talk about August the 28th. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Who gonna win and how? Will it be a knockout? What's gonna happen? Let's go, champ. Spider Moose, tap in. Tap in, Spider Moose. Jonathan, tap in. Whoever want to tap in, tap in. All you gotta do is hit that link. You see right there on the screen? Hit the link and let's go live. I'm giving anybody a chance to go live with the champ. Let's talk boxing. All right. Let's talk a UFC fighter versus a YouTuber in a boxing match. Like you going with Tyron Woodley? Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All you gotta do is hit the link. See the link that's on the screen? You hit that, and we can go live and talk about who's gonna win, why you gonna win. So True Dog. True Dog said Woodley KO second round. So True Dog, if you want to go live and talk about what he gonna do, let's make it happen. Okay, Spider Moose, you can't come in right now. It's all good. But I'll catch up with you when I catch up with you. You're already Team K9 regardless. Yeah. Elijah Amick, True Dog. Who wanna tap in? Tap in, hit the link. You gotta be nervous to tap in, bro. You feel me? You can be in a dark room, talk, kick it. It's up to y'all. If you don't want to tap in, it's all good. But listen, the big news for the day is boxing on Showtime. Because Showtime just signed. They just signed Jake Paul. And know they gave him a boatload of money. Right. I got you, boy. Oh yeah, SB, my go-to champ. Always put me up on GAME. Yeah, so right now, yeah, it's all good. Oh, Coley, hey, what's up? Coley 335 done donated again. We appreciate you. One love, Cola. Absolutely one love. Yeah. But man, like I say, y'all, the big news of the day, early in the morning. Up early in the morning. Hey, yes, yes. Hey, Art Samson, what's happening with you? UK in the building. One love. Like I say, Cola, thanks again for the super chat. We got another buck out you. One love, another. Hey, listen, um, it's gonna be August the 28th, Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Now, the crazy part about it is, Tyron Woodley just got stopped in his last fight. But just because his fan base, not because he got stopped, not because he that good, because he got followers. And at the same time, Jake Paul picked him. He didn't pick Jake Paul. Jake Paul is the A side. Jake Paul has a contract with Showtime, not Tyron Woodley. So Jake Paul is the A side in this fight. He gonna bring a lot of fans to the sport of boxing like he has already done. Jake Paul is good for boxing. Think about it. Once Jake Paul took Floyd's hat, that made all the stations, the sports stations, and it was big news. So people gotta realize that boxing isn't what it is anymore because of social media. Me and my wife was talking about it last night, and she knows boxing. I can talk to her better than I can talk to a lot of people when it comes to the sport of boxing. And she was saying that because of social media, you know, um, boxing is the way it is. If it wasn't for social media, it wouldn't be YouTubers out here getting these big fights. It'd be only the fighters would be getting the big fights. But now the YouTubers with more YouTube followers over a regular boxer. Only boxers they can't jump over are world champions and top notch fighters. But any fighter that's just trying to get up there, they gonna be struggling when it comes to YouTube. Especially if more YouTubers or more celebrities wants to start boxing, then the boxing game really gonna be in trouble when it comes to real fighters. But it is what it is. Oh, what up, Jude? Jude, what's happening? Jude, my dog. Oh. He said, yo, K9, this Jude, love the chat. Let's subscribe, people. Talk to him. If you new to the channel, or if you're on the channel, you haven't never subscribed, you make sure y'all subscribe. Like my dog Jude just said. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share the video. Man, listen. Hashtag dogs to us. Yeah. Appreciate you for tapping in, Jude. Tell a person to tell a person. Your boy to tell your boy K9 Boxing is live all the way, all day. One love, my dog. Owen said, I have a question. How difficult is it to get the fights you want with both fighters want to fight? Uh, you know, the promoters and the managers can actually make these fights happen along with the fighters. Some of these fighters, even though they claim that they bosses, are not bosses because they are controlled because the contract that they signed wasn't a good contract that they should have signed. So the contract it probably says that they fight a certain amount of fights per year. So if they don't get them certain amount of fights in that year, then really the contract could be voided. So, in the contract with Mike Davis and Floyd Mayweather, I believe in that contract, even though Javante Davis is a boss, Floyd has more say so in that contract because that contract, I can guarantee you, is in favor of Floyd. So it depends on what the contract says, and on who's really the boss between the fighter and the manager. The fighter's supposed to be the boss, but he can't read, and he signs something he hasn't read, then anything goes at K9 Boxing. Man, Yeah, anybody else notice Floyd got a hair transplant? Man, yes. A lot of people noticed it. Yes, indeed. But he don't care, I guess. You know what I mean? Because you laugh and talk about him. Hey, 50 Cent laughed and talked about him. Hey, Floyd, you can't even read, man. Well, hey, read what's on the screen right here. What does it say? Anybody notice that Floyd got a hair transplant? Floyd, if you read this, I'll give you $50,000. Man, 50 Cent been clowning Floyd. Man, yeah, Fury versus Wilder. Man, I listen. If I would have took the money and ran. If they offered him a step aside, like 8 million, 10 million to step aside, I would have did it and fought me somebody I know I can win, so I can beat, and would have came back, and then I would have fought Tyson Fury, fought the winner then between Tyson Fury and AJ. But I'd have took that money and ran, got used to my new trainer, and I would have got 8 million plus I would have got the millions of dollars I would have fought. I would have got from fighting a tune-up fight, an easy fight. I would have picked an opponent. Then I would have came back. I would have hoped for Anthony Joshua to beat me because styles made fights, and I believe that Wilder would knock out Anthony Joshua, and I just think that he'd have trouble on problems with Tyson Fury, and that's just in my opinion. But he's a man; he could do what he want to do, and that's why he decided I want that fight. Yep. So I just answered that question right there, my dog. Yeah, but yeah, I'm happy to be going live with y'all guys, man. And like my man's right here, Jude said though, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to like and subscribe to the channel, and tell a friend and tell a friend. Like jab that notifications and left hook. That's right, left hook the subscribe button, uppercut right hand the like button. That's right. Because as we go up, we go up. We all go up. We got to go up together. Feel me? That's right. When Jesus come back, we all going up. Yes. Hashtag Jesus for life. Yeah, that's the breaking news right there, y'all. Jake Paul, wow, versus Tyron Woodley. And I'm surprised that the fight got announced so fast. Um, Jake Paul had to do more homework on Tyron Woodley, and I guess he probably wanted to work on a few more things in the gym. But trust me, he was working all along. That's the good thing about being A side. When you the A side, you can fight who you want to fight, unless it's a mandatory fight. And since Jake Paul is not a world champion, he don't have to fight mandatory fights, so he can fight whoever he wants to fight. And that's the great thing. I mean, that's being in the driver's seat. You feel me? And so either in the driver's seat or either he's being chauffeured. And I believe he's being chauffeured right, by Showtime Boxing. Because Showtime Boxing, hashtag Showtime Sports, is going to allow him to fight whoever he wants to fight in the contract that he signed. It doesn't make sense for him to get knocked out in his very first fight because then they lose money, and I'm quite sure they gave him a boatload of money. So he's fighting August the 28th. If you just Jake Paul is fighting Tyron Woodley August the 28th at K9 Boxing on pay-per-view, and I will definitely be commentating that fight, right? True Dog, I'm from the UK. Okay, one love, my dog. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel, True Dog, because I'm a true dog, just like you a true dog. So hashtag us. So make sure you hit the like, hit the notifications, and hopefully, True Dog, you are subscribed to this channel. UK in the building. Cheers. Yes, indeed, Spider Moose. You know the game, my bro. Fury laid his head game on Wilder. Wow. Hey, but I'm pulling for Wilder to do better than he did the last fight, and I just hope it's a great fight. Both guys are good dudes. I don't know if they care any of those guys. People just want to see a fight. That's why they go to UFC. People support the UFC like never before. They just want to see a fight. Whether they know the guy, UFC fights are brutal, and it's almost guaranteed you're gonna see a real fight. A real fight. Unlike in boxing, sometimes you just never know. Some people like dancing around, and so people don't want to see that. No, 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 no. And that's why the UFC has taken off. And you really ain't got to have no skills. You can just know how to fight. You can just pick a guy between it. And there you go. True dog shot something a long time ago. Okay. My dog. That's because you're a true dog. That's right. Oh yeah. Make sure y'all tap in this weekend too. So I'm sure we'll be going live, commentating the Mayweather Logan Paul fight as well. I'm still active. I have a couple fights and a year still I'm fit as a 20-year-old. Still I don't look my okay. All right, well that's good, bro. Hey, man, the sport welcomes you, Just hit and don't get hit as much. Cause it can happen in the sport of boxing. But hit and don't get hit as much, man, because boxing is dangerous. Very dangerous. Sad what happened to Jermaine Taylor, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out that video, Rise and Fall of Jermaine Taylor. I put my heart and soul into that video. Y'all make sure y'all go, check that one out, man. The Rise and Fall of Jermaine Taylor. Man, that's sad. Yep. What does Tyron needs to do right in the fight to win against football? Just don't go steps, train hard, get right training, have the right game plan. Don't pull straight back, take him to the later rounds. Jake Paul hasn't been 2 rounds yet. Take him to the later rounds. What's that? Brandon White, dogs are us. That's right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so your boy K9 Bunches is going live. And the news of the day is Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. The fight is going down. It is about to happen August the 20th on my Woodley birthday. Yes, so man, I'm gonna be doing a whole lot that day, boy. Happy wife, happy life. So I will still be commentating that fight. And one thing about this family, when our birthday comes, we like to celebrate at least for a whole week straight. And when I say celebrate, not like the world or half the world or majority of the world, we don't drink, we don't smoke, we just have a good time, and we live our life at K9 Boxing. Hashtag Jesus for life. Is Jermaine Taylor, the guy who doesn't know who he is. Man, I don't know. But go check out that video. Yeah, go check that video out on this channel right here. It's a great video. It's a mini documentary of Jermaine Taylor. Yeah, it's a mini documentary, man, that I did myself. I really like it. It's the truth. It's real. It's from the heart. Go check it out. Yeah, the rise and fall of Jermaine Taylor. I have a lot of great videos on here y'all should be checking out, and y'all should be liking, and y'all should be sharing. A whole lot of videos on here. Yeah, go check them out. Go to my playlist, and you can check out the Contender. I mean, it's just so much on here that I feel like it's some good stuff. Checking out. It can teach you how to box on here. I got good tutorial videos. I got good highlight videos. I got a lot of stuff on here. I even got just talking about, like, you want to know something about the world, it might be on here. You know what I mean? I'm really taking this YouTube thing real serious. And the big three, yes, I don't know. The big three with your host, Cornelius K9 Bunches, two-time IBF world champ, and Kendall Gill, a former NBA basketball player, yes, and former NFL football player. That's right, Alex Lewis will be on the Big Three live. That's right. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Is that 7 p.m. Eastern time? 7 p.m. Eastern time. Yep, 7 p.m. Eastern time. The Big Three will be on. So y'all make sure y'all tap in 7 p.m. Eastern time so y'all can check out the Big Three. Former NFL football player, former NBA basketball player, and former two-time IBF world champ. Bunches. Yeah, that's tonight. And the Dog Pound. The Dog Pound with my co-host, James King, and of course me. And we got tonight, and we got a few other guests. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. 7 p.m. Eastern time for the Big Three, and 9 p.m. Eastern time for the dog pound. Yeah, with your dog. K9 Bunches and James King. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. Yes, indeed. You said Jalen Love. Oh yeah, of course he wanted this fight, man, because he can make some money as long as Jake Paul keep fighting. He gonna keep making money. I don't know how much he making. I don't care how much he making. Jalen Love is a butt kisser. Yes, indeed. But he do it good. I do it. He do it well. Remember that song? I do it well. Man, unbelievable. There you go. Yeah, yeah. So all you gotta do, appreciate you on that one, Spider Moves. The Rise and Fall of Jermaine Taylor. All y'all gotta do is hit that link right there. Thanks, Spider Moves. And y'all check that video out, cause yeah, that's a real video right there. The Rise and Fall of Jermaine Taylor. Y'all make sure y'all check that video out. It's real, y'all. A little short documentary, you know, that was created, that was did, that was, I spoke well, told how I felt about that right there situation. Now, actually, trained with Jermaine. Jermaine Taylor and I actually had a fight against the same opponent in Corey Spinks. He struggled with Corey Spinks, and I stopped Corey Spinks twice. That's how I got my first title when I beat Corey Spinks. So yeah, they got a link right there, y'all. Spider Moose was real nice enough to go get it and post it on the screen. Y'all go tap in on that link right there, the Rise of Jermaine Taylor. Think it's a great video, and you will definitely enjoy it, I believe, at K9 Boxing. CPZ spoke to Ben, but we have been texting each other since the fight. I'm not a guy that you win, I'm there. You lose, I'm gone. No, if I'm with you, I'm with you. What up, big dog? Bertha Gomez, what's happening with you? How you doing? God bless you. Brandon White, we in the building. Up early in the morning. Early. Once I found out the breaking news, I said, oh yeah, we got to tap in. We got to see what it do. We got to go live. So I had to wake up the chief, the boss, SB in the building, and go live with my dogs. Yeah, absolutely. Y'all make sure y'all get the merch too. Yeah, go get the K9 Bundles. Y'all see him? Y'all see him? Y'all see that dog? Y'all see that dog? Y'all see him? He's coming. The dog is coming. So when you start running, Jake's the only guy to fight YouTubers and over the hill MMA lads. Oh man, yes he is. But I mean, think about it. If you was in a position like Jake Paul to make $1 million or some millions of dollars to fight whoever you want to fight, what would you do? What would you do? Isn't Jermaine Taylor mind completely gone from the damage he received? It's sad to see. Man, other than Mackenzie Media, that's why I had to do a video on him because it just was sad, the stuff that he was doing, man, stuff he was saying. I mean, that's why I want you guys to go hit that link right there. Spider Moose was nice enough to go get the link as he posted it. And y'all need to go check that out, man. That link right there is where you can go see, the rise and fall of Jermaine Taylor. Sad day, man. I hope he's doing well now because, man, he shot somebody. He shot his cousin. He went to jail smoking weed on Instagram, just was doing all kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know, weed was legalized at the time when he was doing that. I mean, now it's legalized, but I'm just saying, man, he done did a lot of off the wall stuff. And just pray for Jermaine Taylor, man. Pray for him that he gets what he needs. And it's a dirty game. Boxing is dirty, and too many hits to the head can be seriously damaging to you. Man. Ali may be the greatest fighter of all time, but he took a lot of head punches, man, a lot of head shots. And even though the Parkinson could have came through some other things too, it came through boxing. So, that's why I don't recommend young people when I meet them to say, hey, you should be a boxer, come box. I recommend that they train as a boxer, but to be a boxer, if you're really passionate about it and really want to do it, I feel like you can do it, you should do it, because you're gonna do it anyway. But just lean in, get out. Don't box too long. Take too many punches to the head. Get your money and get ghosts. Like Barry Sanders. Can't touch this. MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Man, but yeah, I appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in. Like I say, if y'all new to the channel, y'all like the channel, y'all subscribe to the channel, left hook the notifications, or y'all can uppercut the like button, and y'all can straight right hand to the to the like button, subscribe button, notification. Share the video. Y'all got to share this, man. We got to blow all the way up, and not literally, but I mean, the subscribers. We got to get more subscribers like K9 Boxing. We got to get more likes. We all we got. We family. Dogs are us. Team K9 in the building. That's why it ain't just me, it's us. And I show as much love as I can. Boy. The boxing breakdown. What's up with you, my dog? The boxing breakdown in the building. Yeah, and the boxing breakdown has a podcast too. Hey, on the boxing breakdown, when your podcast and what days you have your podcast, so I could tell the family, the fans. Yeah, the boxing breakdown. Yeah, one love, my dog. Yeah, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. The breaking news is Jake Paul is about to fight. He's about to fight Tyron Woodley, and I think it's gonna be probably the hardest fight that Jake Paul has had. But if Tyron Woodley don't train for this fight and take Jake Paul serious. Don't just look at the money he about to make, but take the fight serious. He can do well. The one thing he doesn't need to do is pull straight back. He needs to throw his shots and go to the angle. Step to the right or step to the left. After he throws his punches, he goes straight back. I mean, if for just how long it lasted, Ben Askren did show that that there's some weaknesses and all he has to do is go watch the first, I don't know how long it lasted, minute of the fight. And in the first little minute or 45 seconds or however long it lasted, Ben was doing some things. And if I would have been there with him and we'd have had a longer training camp, he would have got out the first round for sure. But with the hip replacement, I don't know how good he could have done or if he could have won in that fight because we wasn't able to train like I wanted him to train. Then I wasn't training with him as much. Didn't train him as long as I needed to. But it is what it is. We move on. Now Tyron Woodley is trying to fight Jake Paul. August the 28th on SB's birthday. So we going to get a treat both ways. It's going to be a dog fight, hopefully, and we get some good stuff. Yeah, so the Breakdown podcast is on every Thursday. It's published on Thursday. Yeah, I want to fight Jake Paul, please. The Boxing Breakdown wants to fight Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul is America's most wanted. We all want to fight Jake Paul. And not just because of the money. Like we can beat him because he's a YouTuber. But one thing he is doing is he's taking boxing serious. And that you got to admit. And you have to take his hat off. Take your hat off to him. Take your hat like Floyd did. And did Floyd overreact to getting his hat took? Or was he just so upset that this guy is not even a real fighter and he's taking all this money and people are actually following him? Because like Floyd likes to be the center of attention. And him getting his hat took made Jake Paul the center of attention. And I don't think Floyd liked that. He felt humiliated that this guy, who's not even a boxer, disrespected him. No fighter has ever disrespected Floyd I can remember. And you have a guy who's not even a real fighter disrespect him. He was super heated about that. Super heated. Like I said, y'all, hit that link button right there. Hit that link. The Rise and Fall of Jermaine Taylor is a great video. It's a video I did from the heart. I put a lot into that video. That's a great video. Again, Spider Moose, man, thank you for putting that link up because that should get 1 million views because it was so real A mini documentary by yours truly, Cornelius K9 Bunches, The Rise of Jermaine Taylor. Y'all make sure y'all hit that link. You know, he understands. You understand why Floyd was mad. I understand too. But to say on national TV, I'll kill you. That was too far. Because I don't think Floyd gonna kill him. But let's say the man ended up dead. FBI gonna be looking for Floyd. So you gotta be careful what you say. You know what the Bible says, be slow to speak and fast to listen. Everybody heard that. If they didn't hear nothing else, I'll kill you. Man, them some strong words. And them words can get you in trouble. So that's a hood thing. Not take my hat, bro. Right. Oh man. But he got that though. Don't, why be mad? You feel me? The breakdown, the boxing breakdown tapped in. Yeah, one love, the boxing breakdown. Let me see, live. Let me see if I can pull the link back up. I had the link up. And we definitely can go live. Breakdown. I'm looking for the link right now, my dog. So the boxing breakdown. If you wanna go live, hit the link, bro, and let's talk about Jake Paul and Woodley at K9 Boxing. Who you think gonna win this fight? Jake Paul or Tyron Woodley? You know, the UFC fans, they going with Tyron Woodley. It's like they was going with Ben Askren. So, you know, if you a fan, you a fan. Who you think gonna win this fight? Tyron Woodley or Jake Paul? And Tyron Woodley, I mean, has Jake Paul ever been a favorite in any of his fights? You know, has he ever been a favorite? I know Dana White said he was going to bet $1 million on Ben Askren. Hopefully he didn't. Because if he did, oh boy, oh boy. But then again, it could be a tax write-off. $1 million ain't nothing to him. He owns UFC. Well, he sold UFC, but he still works for the UFC. And he still owns the UFC. Yeah, I know John Jones hired Schaefer as his advisor, and now it's a genius move because Richard Schaefer is a genius. And he helped Oscar De La Hoya put on some of the greatest shows in boxing history, some of the greatest and biggest events in boxing history. So, big up, smart move to John Jones and signing with Richard Schaefer, or signing Richard Schaefer as his advisor. He's going to make some big moves and do some big things off doing that. Shout out to John Jones and Richard Schaefer at K9 Boxing. So they're going to link y'all. So if anybody wants that, it's my last time putting it on the screen. You can hit it. You can jab it like I want you to jab, or like you jab the like button, and subscribe to the channel and hit notifications at K9 Boxing. Yeah. So yeah. But man, August 28th is going down, y'all. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Who y'all get? Tyron Woodley or Jake Paul? Is Jake Paul the favorite in this fight, or is Tyron the favorite in this fight? So my man said Woodley is the favorite. Oh, after Arthur Abraham KO, Jermaine Taylor shouldn't have fought again. That's true. That's true. He sure shouldn't have. But hey, it's up to him. Okay, Gabriel says you think that Jake Paul gonna win. Yeah, I don't think that you're right. I don't think that but you know, he a grown man. You do that's how I go. Man, that would be easy work. I would love to fight him. You think you going with Jake Paul? Hmm? A lot of people going with Jake Paul. I'm starting to be the favorite now. I'm fighting again, hopefully in July, or either I'm fighting again August the 2nd. So I got a few days. Yeah. Hey, this right here, funny right here. This comment: Are you scared of Jay Leon Love? Heck no. I used to beat the brakes off Jay Leon Love. Why would I be scared? Not one time did he went around sparring with me. I used to beat the brakes off him. I beat him so bad, man. Emmanuel Stewart used to say it. Emmanuel Stewart's voice. Hey, come on, man. Why you running from that man? Come on, running from that man. He used to run. Run, run, run. The running man. 100 miles of running in WA. That is ducking Kendall Gill. Absolutely. And Kendall Gill will be live. That's right, live. The big three will be at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So y'all make sure y'all the big three with Kendall Gill and Alex Lewis and yours truly, Cornelius K9 Bundes. This is coming on tonight, y'all. Live premiere. So you got Jake Paul. Oh man, I think that I don't know, man. If Tyron Woodley did a good trainer, then Tyron Woodley has a good chance because he doesn't. He's coming in. I believe fresh. He lost his last fight. I don't believe he's injured. He didn't get healed since then. He's a good striker. He got a good chance, but I would be in favor of Jake Paul. Jake Paul is kind of somebody he feel like he can lose to. So he saw something in Tyron Woodley that gave him confidence to pick him. So that's why he picking. Okay, let me see. You heard that he might be on the card. Okay, he might be. Why wouldn't he? Should, because he trains him. He's one of his trainers. My favorite one would have to probably be when I wore the one I wore when I fought and when I beat Roberto Bravo, when I beat the Staples Center. That was my best outfit. That's the fight when I dedicated that victory to my sister who was killed. May she rest in peace in Jesus' name. I pray she. Yeah, I had all my kids and I believe my wife's name on my shorts. So that was my at that time. Yeah, we back, y'all. Yeah, I don't know why this Yeah, so yeah, he definitely Swaggy Nation. He is not gonna fight with the Charles brothers. He definitely gonna fight with the Charles brothers. You can forget about that. That's a real fight. He didn't want a real fight. Yeah, Eddie, boxing, bro. Gotta go out there and be smart about it. Gotta go out there and be smart about it. Oh, no, it's all good. You Gucci, as they say, or Prada, or you 10K9. How about that? No, I don't think they want that fight. I know when I won a world title, they asked him did he want to fight me after I lost a title to him and won a title that he lost to Carlos Molina. They asked him who if he want to fight me. He said no. And I would think, yeah, I want to fight him if I beat him before, and he didn't want to fight me, so I don't think that fight will ever happen. And then I want to fight at YouTube, Why not fight somebody that's an easy fight versus trying to fight somebody that'd be a harder fight on paper and make less money. So let's go to YouTube route. Let's go Jake Paul route. Easy work. Or Floyd Mayweather route. Easy work against Logan Paul. Yeah, these YouTubers are making money. Let's follow the blueprint. Yeah, hey, listen, he ain't gonna step nowhere near that man unless that man shows some vulnerability or some doodle in the game. Yeah, he's not stepping that way. Period. Oh, it's all good. Appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, she in a good way in Jesus' name. Nah, he is serious about boxing. Even though you put an LOL, he is serious about boxing. He takes boxing like he's ready for a fight. He's off YouTube. He might post a little bit here and there, but he's in the gym running, training, and sparring real fighters. So he is taking boxing really serious, to be honest with you. He just started boxing late, and his pro career is actually an amateur career, and that's why he's just getting tune-ups. Yeah. Let's see. We about to find out August the 28th. Yeah, you gotta leave them drugs alone. If he actually used drugs, I never used drugs preparing for a fight. I did smoke weed before, but when I had a fight coming up, I never smoked. I don't smoke now. Say no to drugs. Now that's the fight I want. Oscar De La Hoya. Me and Oscar, we definitely got some unfinished business. When I fought with Oscar and I fought on Showtime, I was told that I would fight Canelo after I beat Corey Spinks. When I knocked out Corey Spinks, Oscar saw the fight. And my wife showed me a clip of when he did like this to his partner watching the fight, like, we not fighting K9. And they didn't fight me. Instead, they offered me one of Floyd fighters. They did the whole promotions when I fought Ishe Smith at the Masonic Temple in Detroit. And it was terrible. They did me wrong. So I want to beat Oscar De La Hoya head in. I want to beat that trick down for doing that. He owed me. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Dogs of us, y'all heard Triller didn't pay Roy Jones. Exactly. He sure didn't. From what Roy said. Not all his money. He got his money, but I don't think it all. Yeah, I think definitely if boxers watch the blueprint or see what they doing and build their followers up, they'll be okay. They can get that money. Yeah, I mean, but Floyd been did it, and that's why Floyd really probably don't like Jake because Jake doing it too. You know what I mean? Jake doing it too, but Jake doing it, and don't even know how to really fight. He getting better, you know what I mean? But when it comes to a real fighter, you can't really fight. When it comes to a real fighter, compared to true story, hashtag true story. He's serious about training, but not serious about fighting the actual boxer. Not yet. He's gonna be forced to have to fight a real fighter eventually. But until then, listen, I ain't worried about it. Ain't none of the money going in my pocket. He ain't hitting me, I ain't hitting him. And look, we all talking about Jake Paul right now. This right here, um, this whole show is talking about Jake Paul fighting against um Tyron Woodley. I keep want to say Ben Askren. I keep That's a weak move to fight a guy that ain't no boxer. And, but you can't knock him for it. He getting paid for it. Hey, listen, man. And people done said plenty of times when Mike Tyson was fighting, man, I'll fight Mike Tyson for $1 million, and they weren't even real fighters. So the man making money. He ain't no real fighter. You know what I mean? But he playing the game. So they say you can't play boxing, and you can play boxing because him and Floyd Mayweather, KSI, and anybody else that's making money who ain't a real fighter playing boxing. So you can play boxing. I played Mike Tyson Punch Out. You play boxing. Everybody played boxing. You can play boxing to a certain extent. And Woodley ain't no slouch though. That's the truth. Yeah. Thank you, my bro. Blackface Sports TV. Say I was a contender. Now I'm the champ. And I was his favorite. And I appreciate you for that. And speaking of the contender, y'all need to go watch the contender. Then go watch it. It's right here on my show. Matter of fact, I got some good news coming up. Real good news about the contender. So y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in and locked in. Yeah. I feel you on that, Eddie Hill. I definitely feel you on that. Makes a lot of sense. Yep, but hey, these fighters gotta realize it ain't about how good you can fight anymore. It's about how many butts you can put in the seats. You gotta be able to sell yourself, not your soul, but sell yourself. And when I say sell yourself, get out here, make something happen, get the people want to see you. You know, when you get that 15 minutes of fame, you gotta make the most of it. You know, you gotta, hey, whatever it takes. See, being a class clown wasn't that bad a long time ago. Now you pay a class clown. And that's what Jake Paul is doing. Getting paid to be a class clown and fighting guys who pay their dues but can't fight that good and who ain't football and making millions of dollars. Yeah, he'd shake up the world. It'd be like Muhammad Ali. The world. If Tyron Woodley beats Jake Paul. And I think Jake Paul got that he wearing that shirt that Muhammad Ali wore because he talked. And right now he's walking that walk. People want to see him lose. As much as people want to see him win, people want to see him lose. Hey, SB, somebody said they backstage, but I don't know how to put them on if they backstage because I think this has to be turned sideways. You hear me? Yeah. Hold on. Boxing breakdown. I'm glad you said something because I gotta get my partner to help me with this to connect you, my dog. We got you. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I know we go live early like this. When I say early like this, I've been on here for an hour and something. So, and I was trying to go live at 10 something, but I had to wait on the boss. SB. Yeah, we at the breakdown. We wait. Eddie, that's the deal done. Eddie, that deal's done deal. I think for skill level from the outside. What do you think? What do you look for when judges and fighters skill level from outside? I really don't understand. SB. Okay. Well, say something then. It's fine with the wife. Okay, there we go. How you doing, bro? Say something. Oh,
What's up?
SB. Okay.
K9. Woof, 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 woof. What's up, dog?
Hey, what's up, bro? You all right?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
It's good. It's good to see you.
Yeah. Yeah, so who you got winning, man? You know the news. The news is Tyson. I mean, I'm about to say Tyson. The Jake Paul about to fight Tyron Woodley 28. Who you got?
Yo, that's I don't know much about them. I mean, I don't know much about what Jake Paul is doing right now. But yo, he keeps climbing that tree.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you know about Tyron Woodley?
Oh, well, I saw him fight UFC. He has a lot of fan base. He got a big fan base in the UFC. He's a good striker, a former warrior. But we talk about the UFC.
Yeah.
It's
Can
about,
he fight?
huh? Yeah, he can
Can
fight.
he fight?
He can fight in UFC. He can fight pretty good, but in a boxing, it's a big ball game.
Yeah, the thing about Jake Paul, man, is he's like 6'2". He's long.
Yeah,
So if he sticks that jab out there, I mean, MMA, it won't really help him, you know?
yeah, yeah. But he doesn't really have a jab. He come on. Let's really keep it 100. He is big. He's tall. He's a fighter. We haven't saw him really jab and box nobody because he hasn't got past the first round. So
Yeah.
really fighting guys that he know he can beat.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're right, man. But I don't know, man. I think he wouldn't have taken the fight, or his people wouldn't have taken the fight if there's not something that he thinks he could do, you know? So I don't know what he's gonna do because who's he training with now, K9?
That, I don't know.
Is he still with Leon? Is he still training with Leon Love?
Oh, who you talking about? You talking about
K9. I'm talking
Jake
about
Paul?
Jake Paul, yeah.
Yeah, he's Billy. What's his name? BJ Saunders or
Oh,
BJ Flores, and Jadion Lewis. That's what I
okay.
believe. Yeah,
Yeah. Wasn't BJ Flores, wasn't he with the contender too?
yeah, he was. I believe he was. Yeah.
Like the first season, right?
No, no, no,
First or second season, something like that.
no. Probably was maybe the fifth season, something like that.
I
But yeah,
remember him.
he did have a part. I can't remember exactly what part he had, but I think he had a part in it.
Yeah, I seem to remember him from a long time back.
Yeah,
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 so I mean, look, they've got a willing fighter. They've got a fighter who is physically and mentally prepared to step
yeah.
in the ring, and he's growing and he's learning and he's developing. And
Right.
I mean, it would be no different than anybody else that had one, two, three fights, with limited amateur background. He's doing what every other fighter would do, you know. But so I mean, it's just I think because he's a YouTuber, that's like a whole new genre of boxing.
Yeah.
YouTubers. I'm thinking. Listen, K9. There's a couple of managers and a couple of guys out there that I would love to get in the ring with. So why not like make managers against managers, trainers against trainers? Like,
Yeah. Listen,
yo,
if the if the networks will buy it, they will. It has to be a trainer. Have to be somebody like Jaleel White, or it have to be someone like Steven Seagal. You have to have somebody who played the movie, did something. They're not gonna buy it.
Jean-Claude Van Damme,
There you go, Van
right?
Damme,
Bring him
or what?
back.
He can kick real good.
Uh, so Jackie Chan,
Who?
Jackie Chan.
Bro, Jackie Chan. But I'm talking about the other black dude. He be talking about so he could beat certain guys. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you don't mean Wesley Snipes?
No, not Wesley Snipes. He another guy I wouldn't mind seeing him get in the ring.
That
But
would
it's
be great.
his name. I talked about him last night. But he can
Who
really
can kick really well?
he can oh man, he can do karate real good. Real good.
John, is he active or is he retired?
No. He a black dude. He's still kind of young too.
Trying to think of
Michael J.
who.
Michael J.
John
White.
Jones? Not John Jones.
He's the actor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That boy, he can go. Yeah, I think
What
now.
what about Usher? Usher can box?
Wow, man, come on, man.
What about
They're
Eminem? What about Usher? What about, I mean, you could go on and on. I mean, there's a lot of,
man. You got me laughing. You got me up, Usher.
yo, Usher can box, man.
You gonna get to singing to us don't
He- I said, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo,
Oh my.
he can box. He's probably like a sub novice level though, like sub novice amateur level. But people will come out to see him box.
Yeah, you think about it though. You have to to really compete and win. You can't just come off the streets or just come from a concert and think about. You gotta actually get some training. All night, then hanging out with your boys the next day. Then all of a sudden say, I'm about to fight Jake Paul. Jake
Yeah.
Paul is fighting. Excuse me, he's been fighting in a row now for some years now. And he done had some pro fights. So he ain't in the bars. He might go out after victory or whatever, but then he right back in. He's actually taking boxing serious.
So listen, what happened after he took? I heard he caught a couple of black eyes and busted nose, broken teeth and stuff in the fight with Mayweather. But what's going on with that fight?
Oh man, well, I think to be honest with you, and of course, my one of my co-hosts, Kendall Gill, he don't want that, but I think the fight between Floyd Mayweather and Jake Paul is gonna happen right after Floyd beats Big Bro Logan Paul, and after, most likely Jake Paul beats. Then it's gonna be a super fight, and it will be the
Yeah.
biggest super fight of all time: Floyd Mayweather versus Jake Paul.
You said that before. I heard you say that before.
Yeah,
That it's going to be the biggest fight, in history.
it is. It is because when he took Floyd back and Floyd blew up like man, that was major. That was big. If Floyd would have just laughed and just it wouldn't have been as big. Okay, he took his hat. So what? But Floyd, I'm gonna kill you. Hey,
he,
that
he
did it.
said he said I'm going to kill you on national TV, man. You were talking about that. That's serious.
Man. He got the attention of the FBI. He got the attention of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You can't just go around.
Right. Everybody said, who Floyd? Oh man, hold on. They everybody like
That's
Paul.
but Floyd could say that about, missing a pair of socks. He'd be like, "Yo, who took my socks? I'm gonna kill you." Like that's just talk. It's just talk. It's just
Yeah.
his language, the way he speaks. But I get your point. The people listening, today, some people understand how we talk,
Yeah.
and it's not, I'll kill you. Yo, who drank the last bit of milk with my
Yeah.
Captain Crunch? I'm gonna kill you. Like
Yeah. Hey, but
people
he
say
was
that.
so mad. But he was so mad, Mark, that if he had a gun, he might have shot him. He was really, really heated. He was mad.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, the guards couldn't hold him back. He was, man, let me go that mother. I'm kill that mother. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? When somebody takes your hat, or they take your bomber jacket, or they take your sneakers, or they take something off of you, right? It was
Yeah.
something he just triggered, man. That was a trigger, K9.
Yeah. Man, Floyd, he does down here on earth. For all the money he got, he do stuff, he say stuff, whatever he do and say, people do it. He say jump, he say how high. So for somebody to disrespect him like that, even though it wasn't that big to me, it wasn't that big to you. But Lloyd for like, hey, I'm a king out here. I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. It's like in this world, he the man. So somebody just to say, you the man, and somebody that he can beat, I mean, with one hand, it's like, man, I can't believe it. Nobody's ever done that to him.
Yeah, that's a big deal, man. It's a big deal. I get it,
He was
Yo, and it wasn't for publicity. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, they're just trying to sell the show. They're trying to, do this for publicity." I don't think it was for publicity, K9. I think he was, like you said, I think he was dead serious.
absolutely, it was real. I think that was super big, and I've been hearing word on the streets. I've been hearing that it's a potential fight that could happen with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Huh.
know if it will take that fight because his reputation and he has an ego, a big ego like Floyd,
Right.
and and he want to continue to clown Floyd about you can't he can't clown no more because he be on taking a nap.
Yeah, man. Yo, did you see the fights this weekend?
Yeah, of course.
Yo, what was your favorite fight? What was the one that sticks out in your head?
Our Taylor fight.
Yeah, any of the fights. I mean, Devin Haney fought. He fought
Yeah,
Linares. You got.
that was that I watched the Devin Haney fight. Devin had to get up. He had to get up. We had to really take this man serious. He had to fight through adversity. He never been through adversity before. That really gave him a lot of experience. I think that was great for him, and I think he really did win the fight because people say that his opponent won the fight and he didn't.
No, Linares, he didn't win the fight, but I will say this. I mean, K9, you know this better than anybody from being in the ring.
Yeah,
Check it out. If Linares was able to get off 3s, 4s, and 5s in the pocket like he did a couple of times that were very, very successful,
yeah,
he wins that fight, K9.
yeah,
He wins
ab-
that fight because he
yeah,
just didn't let his hands go enough in the
yeah,
fight.
yeah,
But if he does, if he steps to even with his vulnerabilities, because he's definitely a little, he's a vulnerable fighter, but which is what makes him a great fighter. But
yeah,
if he steps to Haney and he
yeah,
puts those combinations together early in the fight,
yeah,
he wins that fight.
yeah, 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 absolutely, absolutely. Well,
So
we gonna find out who's next for for Devin Haney. You went, but one show that he still has something left.
yeah, something I'm sure you want to talk about a little bit is I want to know the Nonito Donaire and the
No,
Abdubale,
yeah,
huh?
and Neil Denaire, I didn't see that fight, but I'm happy for him. He's right
Yo,
like me, oldest world champ that ever do it in his weight class.
he did. I mean, it was a different kind of fight against D'Artagnan back in the day,
Yeah,
but Nonito Donaire, it was like watching the old Nonito Donaire back in the ring at 38. It was beautiful. He did a great job, man. Hats off to the the 30-year-old or the 30-year young man, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, I want my 37, so 38 really ain't old, man. It depends on
Nah,
living your life.
that's right. And also, like you and like Nonito Donaire, if
Yeah,
you treat your body good, if you
yeah,
take care of yourself,
yeah,
if you train properly, if you eat properly,
yeah,
right? If you
yeah.
are spiritually focused and you are mentally intact, 38 is young, man. 38 is young. That's your
That's a
prime.
lot. You can't leave that one out. You can't leave that one out. You
What'd
can
you
go,
say?
still have something left.
That's true. That's true. You
Craig White,
know,
Haney done a good job on the next.
say that again. You're breaking up a little.
Yeah, your phone, I don't know what, but yours is going click, click, click. It's making clicking noise.
That's
So,
me.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drop out this audio, bro. Hold on. How's that?
Oh, it's a lot better. I don't hear any clicking noise.
You can hear me better?
Yeah, yeah, I heard you good then. It's just that every now and then I heard a clicking noise.
But now you don't hear the clicking, right?
I hear it now.
Okay, good. I just dropped out.
Huh?
I dropped everything out. So
Well,
now it's just I don't have my mic on.
oh yeah, I can hear the clicking noise.
You hear it clicking?
Yeah. Every now and then, whenever you do something, it'll click.
Okay. Let me drop back in. Let me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I hear it. I hear that.
Right. Yep, yep. It's, yeah, it's all good though. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But the fight is coming on, the big fight on the weekend. Who you got between Logan Paul?
Between who?
Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul.
Oh man, I got Floyd. Are you kidding? I mean, listen. I got Floyd. I got Floyd by the end of 3 rounds.
Okay, okay.
I mean,
It's,
unless of course he wants to carry him longer and
yeah,
punish him more.
absolutely,
You
absolutely.
know.
I mean, but listen, he is in there with a guy that's a way bigger than him because it's exhibition. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Floyd, but anything can happen, and when you're in there with somebody that's 30, 40 pounds bigger than you.
You know, that's a great point because when you got 30 or 40 pounds on somebody, all it takes is one shot to get you stunned.
Absolutely.
You know that.
Absolutely. Hey, I got in there. I had more experience than Tyson Fury when I sparred with him, but he had 100 and some pounds weight advantage, and there was nothing I could do. He had more skills than him at the time. I was more experienced than him at the time, but he had the weight over me. He had over me, and that's the same thing has over Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
I'm just saying. Now, will
No,
it
I mean,
actually work to his advantage? I don't think so. At the end of the day, Lloyd is Logan is getting a big check, and it's not really no winner because it's exhibition.
yeah, no, I get that. I'm like, I think it's all about the money, though. It's about the money for Mayweather, and he's getting paid.
Big time, big time.
Yeah.
My battery is going low, so I just want to get your final prediction of the fight between, and then let people know where they can find you at and when you live and all that. But I want to know who's going to win, and I don't think about these guys, but just off the conversation, or just off listening to me talk about these guys, who do you think gonna win between Jake Paul?
Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. I'm gonna go with Jake Paul.
Okay,
I'm gonna go with Jake Paul. I'm gonna say Jake Paul goes the distance or late rounds. How many rounds they're gonna do?
wow, okay. Well, make sure
So
you do your. We're gonna go live on this right here subject again. Make sure you do your homework and you tell me more about Jake Paul, more about, so we can really you can give me a better prediction.
let me go get my studying in and have when I come back on the program, I'll give you a play-by-play how the fight's gonna go. And then we'll see from there.
Yeah.
And you can find me, Kenon, thanks for the love. Thanks for having me on the program. You can find me at the Boxing Breakdown. You can find me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts. I'm on YouTube as well at the Boxing Breakdown, and you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, any of those places at the Boxing Breakdown. And K9, thank you for showing me love. I love you. One love, brother. God bless you.
All right, appreciate you.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. One love.
All right, one love, Paul.
Yeah.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Cheers. Mark from the Boxing Breakdown. Yeah, so one love. Thank y'all for tapping in, everybody. Swag Nation said Logan can easily be 220 pounds. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you talking about Logan? Yeah, exactly. Y'all read what he's saying now. Exactly 6'2". If he destroys him, it shows the level of Floyd. Logan has nothing to lose. He can beat up by 5'8", 150 pound guy. That's real talk. Two dogs said I'd run at him if I, you know what I mean. Oh, Craig said you're gonna light him up. That's right, like the 4th of July. Yes, indeed. Craig White Woodley KO for sure. Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all guys for tapping in, man. So y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe and share this video. Dogs to us for sure. And y'all tune in later on tonight at 7 p.m. The Big Three with yours truly, Cornelius K9 Bundrix, Gil, and Alex Lewis. And at 9 p.m., the Dog Pound with James King and K9 Bundrix. And we got guests. That's right, real boxers. K9 boxing. Dogs to us. That's right. Sub, there you go. Tell them again. That's right. Act. K9, take care. Yep, one love, my dog. Doing this unlike these YouTubers. One love, my dog. Appreciate y'all for real. Make sure y'all share the video, man. Like and subscribe. And we'll tap in again. Yep. We're gonna tap in again at like I say, 7 p.m. Eastern time. 7 p.m. with the big three, and then 9 p.m. the dog pound.